It's one of the globe's most famous football venues, but this crowd of 60,000 plus has gathered to watch a different type of football. Welcome to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns. We're just seconds away from getting this one started, and we are underway in London. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year. The 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
You know, Kate, that injury robbed us all of what looked like a promising rookie season through the preseason where this kid was on fire. But he's still got a year of learning from head coach Kevin O'Connell. Maybe more importantly, watching Sam Darnold's magical season now the ball's in his hands.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Another run for Mason. Pass ahead. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. He gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
All set up now for first and 10. Here's Scott on the carry. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Give it to Mason. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. No run here. It's Mason. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Mason. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up third goal.
That's twice now. runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Ready up!
Only need one more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison!
And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards. Reichert connects there. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Maybe just a little disappointing with that good field position that it didn't yield a touchdown, but they moved the ball well. And you got 3 on that scoreboard.
Will Reichert, the kickoff for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. To return, Jerome Ford. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And leading them out, entering the league as a 3rd-round pick, Brock, and one of college football's all-time passing leaders, Dylan Gabriel.
He enters the NFL with over 60 career starts. How about 155 touchdown passes, a Division I record? Caden almost 18,000 yards, and I wonder, can he use all that experience the same way Bo Nix did as a rookie in Denver? Only time will tell.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Gabriel. Pocket isn't rolling up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Looking from the gun. It's Gabriel. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Now I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go! Set!
On the toss, here's Mason. Juke the defender. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from this one right after this. We're ready now now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got 2nd and 5. They give to Mason. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there. Nickel package, 3rd down.
19.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Finds him over the middle. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead. Here's Mason. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. The Browns close in and take him down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Have to come up with an unlikely 15 here on 3rd and goal. McCarthy looking to throw. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a 9-point advantage. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Staying on the ground with Ford. Still finding room past the 45. He's at the 30. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game.
10, round 7.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Mason will try this one up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Britain. It's the Vikings with 10 to go still on 2nd down. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Same guy. Here's Hawkinson again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
McCarthy to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Mason gets it on the counter. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. The Browns going on offense here very late in the half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 10 black.
Gabriel here from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. is inside the 25.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's first and 10 near the red zone.
Ready. Black, 95. Cut.
From the gun, Gabriel. Completed over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the 20-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Looking to throw this one, Gabriel. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Third and long.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Down.
The throw now. Here's Gabriel. He lofts it deep left. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Barring a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate, looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the second half.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Here we go.
The final throw before the break. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott. Report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break the half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Ford on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cleveland offense headed after this first series of the second half. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Motioning the tight end now. Here's Gabriel, first and 10. He's going to push one deep down the road. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds, too. Great work. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Give up the middle to Ford. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set. Set. Hut. 52 blue. Ready.
Another one for 4. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
On the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. They'll make a big for it on the ground. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
It's a gain of 11. And the Browns, 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Off the play action. Here's Gabriel. This throw is caught.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 30.
Here's Gabriel. Dumps it off to his running back. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Gabriel's going to throw it. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
17. Vikings 10.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vikings offense back to the field now. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now pitch to Mason. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Now McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, they can kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A nice skate of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Check pick.
Shotgun snap, but get to Ford. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Ready.
Gabriel setting up to throw. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I should probably start ahead, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Set.
Gabriel takes off with it. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before the loss. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Yellow, line it.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Brown's ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Let's go. Ready.
From the gun, it's 4. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
On the ready. Ready.
Now Gabriel. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Okay,
Look
right.
at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Set. Yellow, 4.
They're going to run forward. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
The Vikings now set to take the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. This is Mason. Room to work at the 35. And he's going to get this to the 39-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Kate, a run like that, it's just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. Going to the ground again on first. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
This is Mason on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession.
Check right.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
And this one up to about the 17-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin them back. It's a terrible field position. They run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 reps.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they got to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Set. Ready. 50. Green.
Working from the gun. It's Gabriel. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands of Mercy throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
Ready.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Browns feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready.
He'll throw it. He's running for it. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Brings up 4th down.
Browns are lining up to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Taken in by Edison, left side. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He's got a man left. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Let's go now.
Mason. And he gets on the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Browns getting their offense out there. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Get your money
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
money down. On all of us. On my people down. On what I love.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Brings up 3rd and
Here he is to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Vikings get the football back at the 14-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now give it to Mason. Ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
A give to Mason. That's good room at the 35. And he'll finally be taken down right along the 40. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Here's Ford on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now.
Ready up.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Ford straight ahead. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Yeah, not much to be had on that 1st down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
Overtime just getting started. Both teams are going to get a chance with the football here. We've got 2nd down.
Let's go. Clock.
On the carry, it's Ford. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Going on 3rd down, Gabriel. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Come on, set. Hut.
1st down, Gabriel. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Set. 60 red. Set.
Gabriel here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
At the 47-yard line.
Smith ready.
And the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
From the gun, Gabriel. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Loose laid downs to approach here from the 40.
Black force.
So Reed, this is Judkins. And good forward, about 5 yards looks like. It's second down now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that set the table for everything else in the playbook.
It's 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw the coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Ready. 10 black.
Here's Gabriel, 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
60 red. 60 red.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
All right, needing 3 yards here on 3rd down if they want to keep this opening drive of overtime going. Another one for Judkins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Gain of 2. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down.
Quick.
Now
Yellow.
to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's not going to get to the end zone to stop his maiden time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. As they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. Cut.
Gabriel now. He's got it. It's a touchdown. They've got a 6-point lead here in OT. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Well, in past years, this game would have been over on that score. But starting this year, their opponents get to respond as we are back underway. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up. Off play action. It's McCarthy. He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And that'll leave them with just one remaining in overtime.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout, as they'll have none remaining in OT. This entire game hinges on them finding the end zone, Brock, as they come up on second down. Another try following the sack. And it's a touchdown. The new overtime rules gave them a chance to answer, partner. They came through. This game is not over yet. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
For the point after. That's going to end this in a tie or a loss. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings bring it back to even. These new overtime rules have given us quite the game here, haven't they? Now it is next score wins as we're off again. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Set, ready.
Gabriel's going to throw it. To the right, and pulled in by Judy. And he gets out of bounds after a small 2-yard gain. They needed more from that play.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. He arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Browns are lined up to punt. And this needs to be a good one. Takes this one at the 40. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too. First play of the drive. Here's Mason. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Thrown outside, brought in by Hawkinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go.
Mason will try this one at the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. McCarthy to throw it. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
A 39-yard attempt.
The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
So it's a win for the Vikings. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say cheerio from London.